Hello guys, time for the video of the 1/6 body comparison. Okay, first off, I got the inspiration from 1/6 Warrior Forum. Back then, they did a post comparing various bodies available on the market, like Dragon Models Limited, Blue Box, G.I. Joe, etc. etc. So I decided to do an update take on that. In this video, I plan to do a comparison by different companies. For that, I will try to look at the aesthetic, the body shape, the paint apps, how it looks like, and second, I'll look at the articulation. Is it a single joint, double joint, range of motion, etc., etc., to give you an idea. And last part, I'll also do a comparability with Hot Toys Hep Sculpt, wrist pack, ankle pack. So I'm sure all of us will be keep bashing that. First, we will look at Hot Toys. For most of the collectors, they are the gold standard of the 1/6 community in terms of product design, product quality. Back then, Hot Toys also released base body because sometimes the figure set come with 2 or more head sculpts and also extra accessories and clothing, so people just can pick up the extra body and keep bash an extra figure. As you can see, the box in front of you shows TTM21, meaning there are previous versions of the base body. Although the earlier versions were average quality and design because they draw the inspiration from Dragon Models Limited, but they do make improvement on each versions. The first one we look at is the TTM19, originally designed for use with the Wolverine Origin movie. For that figure, it comes with a tank top, so the chest and shoulder were exposed. Hence, they do the semi cover-up body with the chest, arms, and the extended neck. There are also very good details on the chest muscles and the paint, and the arms, so it's a good figure. Everything else is the standard Hot Toy standard with the double knee joint and the high articulation. So back then, if you want a muscle or a strong guy, this is a body to pick up. Okay, next one up is the TTM22. This is the skinny boy. It was originally designed for use for the Michael Jackson set. As you probably know, Michael Jackson was skinny as a bone, so same as this figure. By comparison to other figures, you can see the chest areas, the arms, the feet are really much smaller. Also, some of the collectors ask if they want to keep bash a Tony set, which body to use. This one will be a good option because with the layers of suits and jackets you put on, it will not be very bulky. Also, it comes with the standard Hot Toys double joint articulation, and this one accepts both a neck or necklace head sculpt. However, because it's a skinny body, the neck opening will be slightly smaller. So when you try to adapt a different neck joint or neck head sculpt, you have to be extra careful. Next up is the Truetype 21, TTM21. It's probably one of the most used figure type, body type in the 1/6 community. It was also one of the original muscle body with its border shoulder, some definition of the bicep and the chest area. So it also except necklace or necked head sculpt. See? Okay. And also, it comes with all the standard features of Hot Toys with the double elbow joint and double knee joint articulation. It's a pretty standard figure for nowadays. Finally, we have the TTM-20. This one is one of the super muscle body. It was originally designed for use with for the Terminator Arnold Schwarzenegger set. It also used the extended ankle joint, so it will stand taller than a regular TTM-21 figure, as you can see. There you go. So it's very aesthetic. It's very muscle. It looks really nice. However, you have to be aware of the neck joint. Because it's a big guy, he has a thicker neck. So if you use a neckless head sculpt, make sure it fit in. Otherwise, you need to do some modification to make it work. Also, the body comes with the standard Hot Toys double joint articulation, so it's basically it's quite posable. And finally, if you're trying to kick bash with this, bear in mind that the chest and the butt area, they are huge. So any regular figure clothes set might not fit them properly. So in general, I would always prefer Hot Toys body for kick bashing because they offer the most body types, the better qualities, and most compatibility with head sculpt, foot, boot, etc. However, they are becoming more and more expensive to find. Thus, many companies decide to copy their design and issue knockoffs. As you can see from my hand, there are two versions of the knockoffs that are available for the market. Although their price is much cheaper than Truetype TTM, the quality is not as good because they use cheaper plastic. So therefore, the knee joints, the materials, the joints tend to either too hard, too stiff, or too loose, or can break easily if you are not careful. So make sure you bear that in mind when you're deciding to choose which figure to use. However, there is another alternative. As there are many Hot Toys box sets available on the market, for example, you can get a Hawkeye set really cheap, which give you the head sculpt, Hot Toys body, accessories, clothing, etc. So that is a good alternative. Or you go online to look for it. The one I got is the Nolan from the Predator. I like the muscle body, and this one is the same body type as Sylvester Stallone. I'll probably use it later for a kick bash on my own. Guys, what do you think? Should I do a kick bash of Morpheus from Matrix or the guy from the John Wick? Let me know. Lastly, some collectors have asked, okay, how do you tell a knockoff from a real Hot Toys? Basically, most Hot Toys, okay, hold on 1 second, let me focus. Okay, most Hot Toy figure, they have the fine print on the body. You can see Hot Toys Limited. It kind of tells you this is authentic. There you go. So basically, there's nothing wrong with authentic or the knockoff, but make sure you know what you pay for. Okay, that's it for today.